Hello, guys. You are welcome to class. In today's class, I shall be teaching the multiplication of decimal numbers by 20 without the use of a calculator. In my previous video, I've done multiplication of decimal numbers by 10. You can check that out on my YouTube channel at Tutor Veronica or my Facebook page at Tutor Veronica. Thank you. Now let me solve this example. The question says 6.5 times 20. I shall be using the two methods to solve this example. The first method can be used to explain or teach pupils in the lower basic classes, while the second method can be used to teach or explain to pupils in upper basic classes or probably secondary student. Now let's get started. Here is a solution using the first method, 6.5 times 20. In this first number 6.5, 0.5 is a decimal because it begins with a decimal point. Here it's a decimal point. While 6 is a whole number. A whole number does not begin with a decimal point. And 20 is a whole number. There's no decimal point in between. Neither does it begin with a decimal point. So here, you can decide to begin multiplying from the top using the number written at the top to multiply these two digits one after the other, or you begin with the number down to multiply the numbers up, each digit one after the other. Here, I shall begin with the number written down and I'll multiply with each digit to get my answer. Just like this. 0 times 5, 0. 0 times 6, 0. Meaning any number multiplied by 0 equals 0. Here, I've exhausted this. So I'll go to the next number, which is 2. 2 times 5. Here, I'll be counting my 2 in 5 places. Because as I've earlier said, I said this method can be used to explain to pupils in the lower basic classes. So for them to understand it properly, I'll count these 2 in circles in 5 places. And here, my 2 circles in 5 places equals 10. But I'll only write the last digits of my answer here. I'll write it here because I'm beginning with a new number and that number happens to be the second number. So I'll begin with it from another line, meaning I've exhausted the first number. Here, the next number, I'll write the answer here, which is the last digit. And cancel it out here, meaning I'm left with 1. I'll continue with my multiplication. 2 times 6. 2 circles in 6 places equals 12. But I am left with 1 here. I'll add this 1 to this 12. And that is 12, 13. Now write my 13 out here in full. Just like this, and I'll add together. While using the first method, you do not need to worry about the decimal. You fix that after you have gotten your answer. After you have gotten your final answer. And here is my final answer. I'll now go back to the question. Here is the decimal point, and decimal point has only 1 digit after. That is, 1 digit is after the decimal point. I'll come to my answer here and count to 1 from the back and fix my decimal point here. And my answer is 130.0. And in mathematics, when 0 is after the decimal point, the 0 means nothing. So my final answer is 130. And here is the solution using the second method. 6.5 times 20. This 20 you divide by 2. And when you divide 20 by 2, the answer is 10. That is, 10 times 2 equals 20. So you now bring your 6.5 down. Just like this. After which this 10 comes this way to be multiplied with 6.5. Like this. So you remove this decimal by moving this decimal point once to the right, because this 10 has 1 0. For that reason, this decimal point, you move it once to the right. And after moving it, you're left with 65. This 10, you have used it to move this decimal point to the right. So this 10 will not be included again. You are only left with times 2. Then you go ahead to multiply your 65 by 2, which equals 130. Or you can use the repeated addition method too. You arrive at 130. Can you see you arrive at the same answer? You can use any of the methods. Just tell me the method you prefer in the comment section. Was this helpful? Please like, share, and follow my page for more educational and insightful content. Thank you.